Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Director Kim. I hope you're doing good. Alright, today we have another lesson. Into this series, I'm about to give you a good thing that you never got before. Today we're not going to talk about film look, the look that we have so much to do, look design and everything like that. We just threw that away. So today we have a commercial color grading. You can see commercial grading is like it's very easy to do grading, but to be honest, it's not simple like the way you just understand it. Why I telling you it's not simple? Because commercial grading, everything it has to look reality, it has to look natural, and that is a big problem because everything has to look at the way it's been shot from set, but still it needs separations. To get the separation of a picture, especially when you do commercial grade, that is going to be a big problem. Most of us understanding about commercial grading is about to give a brightness of a picture. The picture has to be brighter. It's not like that. Commercial grade, to my experience, is about to make a reality. When the client or when somebody watch your video, he has to feel like I'm in that location and I see everything is the way it's caught from your camera. It's not like go to the production and twist the other thing like this and this, I have to change this and this and this. It has to look natural, it has to look reality. And most of commercial grades appears on reality TV shows, sometimes in broadcast, sometimes in online TVs. You see those things. They use neutral color grading, but no, not but. And today, like our footage, we have a football. It's an advertisement. It is a football, so it has to be commercial, it has to be neutral. If I want to make it cinematic, I have to make cinematic, but it's a feeling of a movie, so I don't want the movie feelings, I want the reality show. So I have to make a reality show, but you can see everything is separate in live position. Let me not wasting time. I want you to see than getting a lot of informations. Okay, this is Director Kim. I need you to subscribe my YouTube channel because I see, guys, I'm getting far from my tutorial, and this is what I like from you guys that are supporting me. Also, I have Masterclass. Also, I have a loot box that I'm selling, and I have a WhatsApp group which we discuss about colors with my students, and services available 24 hours. And also I do color grading services. Yeah, I don't have to talk too much today because I in my head I don't see what can I say to you guys. I want you guys to see what's going on. Okay, now we are in Davinci Resolve, and what exactly I want to do is that I want to show you how the process I've done into this color grading. So before I do the process, I want to break down a bit, give you a bit how the exactly project I've done. This is a commercial grade. As you can see, everything look natural, but it's a very separated. The picture is very separated. When I call it separations, you know, most of us understand the separation is about to change the color from backgrounds to be this color, and this object, I mean the subject, has to be with this color. Like I want to change my wheel into the teal pot, my skin tone or my mid-tone to be into cooler warm pot. You see, just like that. Most of people understand about that. And another people, they be like, okay, wants to do a separation, we have to change twisting this curve. But what if you are doing commercial grade and you want everything look natural, but you still want the separation? And this is what I'm about to tell you today. Okay, as you can see careful, even this picture, it is commercial grade, and if you watch careful, you can see the separation of a color. You see the green, you see the blue, you see the red, you see the shadow of that sky, you see everything. The contrast is very, very, very amazing, and this is why I'm about to give you today. So let's turn into it. Okay, before doing the process, how we're going to color this, I want to show you the breakdown, what exactly I've done into the exactly project, and then we're going to do it together. First, I'm going to bypass everything and I'll explain each and everything that I've done for the purpose. Okay, now let's get it started. First, I started with color space transformation. Let me tell you something. This camera was shot on Sony camera. You see, it was Sony camera. But what exactly I've done, I cheat code. I was like, okay, this was shot on Sony, but to me, I feel like I want to use Arri Alexa color science. Some people, they're going to tell you to convert the footage from Sony to Arri Alexa to do your stuff, but to me, I feel like, okay, I want the exactly color size of our Sony without be converted, but I want Rec 709 from Arri Alexa. But the good thing is it's make it brighter, it's making the range that I want, but the bad news is changing the color emulations. As you can see the skin tone, you see the skin tone is kind of yellowish because it's not exactly in right color sense. What I've done is I cheated, you see. So if they be like, it's like I'm breaking the rules. So I want you guys to understanding that it's like I'm breaking the rules. Okay, and the reason why I break this rules, I want a very bright picture without me pushing so much that brightness. Okay, and then what I've done in the first note is correcting the exposure. I bring down the exposure without crashing the dynamic. And then to my ratio notes, what I exactly did is just doing my contrast. And then to my balance is just where you balance the picture. But to me, I feel like, okay, I'm not ready to balance the picture because I want that magenta to the skin tone. And this is why, because I lose the skin tone, the perfect skin tone, because I fake the color space. That's why I still want that magenta to help me to push my skin tone at the time I want the skin tone. And what exactly I'm telling you is I want to separate this picture, so I need to do a bit of a techniques, a bit of a stuff, a bit of a things to help me to do what exactly I feel to do. Okay, another note, what I did exactly is I created my look. So here I'm going to tell you one thing. As you can see, we have a lot of bluish into picture. It's not like the white balance is bluish, no, because I'm focused on my white stuff, like her teeth, I mean his teeth, sorry you guys, I call you, his teeth is white. You see, it's not like it has another color, but our color is not in right position. Like everything is like, it's not there where I want it to be. Like we got very bluish thing. So when I qualify the skin tone, I can't catching my skin tone perfectly, and this is why to my look I decided to push down my blue to the mid range so that I can get a skin tone. And this is why I just qualified the skin tone and I got a very perfect qualification. When I bring it, when I switch off, you see I don't get everything, every detail in the skin. But when I do this, I get everything into the skin. And then what I've done exactly, go to my timeline and reduce white balance after everything. Some people, they're gonna tell you you have to do your white balance before color grading. But to me, I was like, let me push my picture into warm side to get the skin tone perfectly. My qualifications, I want the qualify not to be disturbed or to do too much qualification. That's why I did it a little bit. You say when I qualify, I never use so much, like I have to find the skin tone because I already warm out the picture, so the skin tone is getting fasting, and then I cool the image after skin tone because I'm inside of wrong color sense. This is what I'm gonna tell you. I don't recommend you to do this way because this way is for professional colorists, which they know what they're doing. And then next is my hue adjustment. Hue adjustment, because our skin tone is yellowish, and this is why I pushed into a chocolate skin. You see this way? Yeah. Okay, another thing is doing separation. How exactly we do separation? It's not like we are doing separation by do that's wheel, like we bring down our lift it to the maybe green or bluish garment to the no, it not gonna be like that. What exactly in commercial grade the separation is to pop out the image, to pop out the saturation. So you have to desaturate your picture first, or if your picture is nice on saturations balance, and then starting pushing the saturating into the specific stuff that you want to be popped. So I feel like, okay, I want my blue to be pop out and to be exactly the blue into right in a range, and then I pop out my yellow, these things I qualified and pop out, and then I use HSP saturation to cool off everything, you see. And then I have another note which is outside of a color space. I want to make my skin tone stronger, and then I use this, I qualify the skin tone, and also I use my skin tone loot, which is called which is called the brown skin. If you don't have this package, I recommend you to buy it. It has only 2 loots in it, and it's very cheap. It's costing $10. So you guys, it's my new package loot which is coming. I never presented it before, so I hope you guys are going to love it. And then another thing that I've done is this thing is, you see this spot right here, it's look yellowish. So what I've done is I mask this spot and I switch it to my curve, like bringing up to the orange part so that my skin tone, all the skin tone has to look the same. And then I track it wherever he goes, it go follow him. And then last was the sharpen, which is, you guys know about it, and this is what I just achieved from this color. You see it's very separated. Let's see before, let's see after. You see it's a big change. So this is exactly what I've done to this color. But to you as a beginner, if you are a beginner, you can do another way, like a normal way that we used to do. So let me now starting color grading this picture. To be honest, I'm about to do a simple way to get that look without doing a lot of stuff in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do color space transformation. I'm going to do Rec 79 conversion, which is, this was shot on Sony S-Log 3, I guess, like that. And then we're getting Rec 709 with Gamma 2.4, and this is how we get color space from Sony. You see the way it look, it's very different with Arial Alexa color space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a first node, which is I'm going to control exposure. So I'm going to my HDR and bring down a bit of exposure, What exactly most of colorless pro colorists, they're going to tell you use HDR. The reason why they tell you, because it's making slight changes, it's not too much, and this is why it's called HDR, because it's processing the HDR picture. HDR picture is a picture with the full of contrast. It's very strong pictures, very vivid picture. So if you want to make a correction to the vivid picture, like you shot on standard profile, HDR is good to you. But I cannot do even the low profiles because I don't want a big value of changes. And also I'm going to bring down the shadow like that, not too much. And then I'm going to use a curve to contrast the picture, just like this. Okay, I'm going to do a editable spline line like this, bring down the highlights, and this is going to contrast the picture to level up everything like this. You see, our skin tone is not the color that we got from a fake color science that I used. So you guys have to understand the difference between this stuff. You see, okay, this is before, this is after that. Then I'm going to make another node, maybe to control my white balance, because the picture is a bit of magenta. So I'm going to push it around here and crank it to the warm side to help getting a skin tone. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to qualify, fix the skin like this part, just like that. Now we got in our range perfectly. So next is qualifications things, like I'm going to qualify this picture. I'm going to push them until we get a separation, and this is how commercial grade exactly has to be done. Okay, I'm going to select the skin like this. I'm going to reduce it because I don't want all that stuff to be touched, especially the yellow thing. I only want to be affected bluish, orangey. So I'm going to clean. This is the simple way you have to do. No, you don't have to do like I just did right over there. So that is another part of color grading, which is easy for you to understand it when you got a masterclass. Okay, I'm going to bring down my blue until we get yellow tone, and then rise up my gamma just slightly, like over here, to get that orange stuff. And then I'm going to bring down the gamma again because this is black people, so they have to be a bit darker. And then I'm going to reduce a bit of a saturation somewhere on that to neutralize the picture. You see before, you see after, do too much. And also I'm going to drag this a bit, not too much, somewhere around here. This is very nice chocolate skin tone. Hope you guys love it. And then I'm going to make a period node to pop out the blue. So I'm going to pop up the blue like this. I'm going to widen these things to get the bluish. And then let me pop out this blue. I really want a pure blue, so I'm going to push it somewhere around here. You see the separation starting up here. You see the picture starting to have a bit depth. And then I'm going to make another period node. I'm going to qualify yellow. Then I'm going to open like this. I'm going to denoise. I'm going to push the yellow. You see the picture starting separating. And then I'm going I'm gonna make another note, which is I'm going to touch the green just like this, and then I'm going to open this thing a bit. It's touching our blue, but don't worry about it, because I'm only going to do it just slightly, not too much. So I'm going to push our green into this spot. You see now it looking very separated. If I never go do before and after, before after, you see the picture is vibrant. The picture is very vibrant. And then I'm going to make a note before that to do my little bit HSV saturation to make that popping stuff, in right position, in good position. I mean, not right position because it's already in right position, but I want to put some vitamin to my saturation, like a bit like this, somewhere around here. Don't worry about the score, because you see the picture is very saturated, like we breaking the rules of here. Don't even worry about that. Sometimes we have to break some rules to get a perfect result. You see now before and after, you see the way we feed our color. Okay, now we got it. So what I'm going to do node after is I'm going to my view the saturation. I want to neutral the skin tone, so I bring the skin tone down. If I bring it too much, you see desaturated. So we just do a bit somewhere around here. Now it's looking very, very, very neutral skin tone. You see, this is how exactly you should just do according to the way you have to do. But to me, I was doing that another way, but all of those way we just done, it give us a better result. You see where I do exactly color science of a Sony. I never did too much. I never even get hard time to twisting this and this. Everything was looking thinner. Thanks very much. Let me now preview the whole video and how exactly the grading have just done.
Bobo, pokea simu.
Ni mke wangu ananipigia sana. Anasema mtoto anakohoa na kupumua haraka na kwa shida. Anataka nipeleke kituo cha huduma za afya.
Labda hali yake ni mbaya.
Hapana. Inawezekana tu ni kifua ndio kinamsumbua. Mimi siwezi kukosa mechi.
Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you understand about color grading commercial look, the way we done the processes. As I told you, I just show you how exactly I colored this project, the whole project, and I done breakdowns. And now you see the video, how they look, how we the videos after finish all the grade. You see now how they look. So I hope you understand the commercial grade, what it need exactly. So see you on next tutorial. Hope you subscribe already, click the bell button, comment down there if you have anything to say. Grading service available, Loot is available, Masterclass is available. See you. Boop, 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 boom.